Hi, I'm Yapo,
And I'm Agent 355.
and welcome back to Titan Quest. Last time we ran through the obligatory sewer level, and found out that this Telkine now has the Sickle of Kronos, which is bad news.
Yeah, you don't want it. This is the last act of the base game. Of course, we already said there's an expansion, which we'll be going through.
My
But
livestock! My
this
farm!
is the final hall, or at least it used to be.
The penultimate act, if you
Yeah,
will.
I think the first quest is just to kill all these fishmen on these in this farm.
Yep. Ooh,
They don't.
they're dropping a lot of interesting stuff,
Yeah.
which I probably won't actually use, but you know. Oh, that's weird. Some of them have regular yellow prefixes on.
Yeah, you get magical fish armor.
Well, like, it's like a regular yellow prefix and then that light yellow for the name. Like, it's just weird that they're using two different colors.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that guy that was being chased by these monsters was like, oh my god, save my farm. So that's the first side quest we've had out here.
Yeah. I wish it gave skill points, but I don't think I do.
You wish everything gave skill points.
Every quest should give skill points.
I'm gonna go murder these guys. Oh, apparently I lost my eyeball somewhere.
Yeah, get him back up here.
He helps a lot.
He does. Well, he's literally plus 40% damage for me, which is a great. 40%'s a lot.
That's true.
There we go. We gotta go back and talk to him, but he's not very far. I always like how it's just a certain fishmen. Like, what about these ones? No, these ones are on my neighbor's land. I don't care about those.
It's like, I think there's a couple comics about it, like, oh, you know, save these 10 slaves, and there's like 20 of them or whatever, and you're like, no, I'm good, I got 10. See you guys later. Somebody else can come get you. I'm not worried. So yeah, I like the look of this act quite a lot.
Yeah, this this little area looks a lot like Greece. You know, because we're going through farmlands, and that was like a big thing in Greece. But hey, here's some new dudes, right?
Yeah, Neanderthals.
Neanderthals. They ride saber cats, which drop saber claws, which are pretty good, if I remember right.
Let's find out. Bleeding and plus offensive ability.
Yeah, offensive ability. Telling you, it's the key to happiness.
I know one of the guys, so I have a thing that just gives me straight up like plus 20% offensive and defensive ability as a passive, because LOL Dream is broken.
Yeah.
And I know one guy was like, just drop all of your points into that. All of them. Because it would have taken me my full points to just max that one out, to get to it and max it out. He's like, yeah, just do that.
Yeah, they're pretty good. It's for people who don't know in-depth. The in-depth numbers are offense ability and defense ability determine ability to crit and hit. So, because basically, offense ability determines whether or not you hit a dude up to a point, and then if you're already like hitting them, it's then how often you crit. So it's kind of both. So it's accuracy, and defense ability is the reverse. It's your ability to dodge crits as well as dodging other stuff.
You can get some stupid high dodge rates,
Yeah, you can. And
which is really helpful, because you just like stand in the middle of like 10 guys and they all miss you constantly.
look at these things that were did up here must have gotten liched from the low ground.
I tried to chuck a trap up there, but I think I missed, so... I like how there's this one that's just like hanging out in the corner.
Yeah, no, but the wolves have no mercy. Just about to damage, which is great, because I've been thinking, the literal only thing I'm going to be getting, is there anything down in this little corner? Yeah, saber-toothed cats and Neanderthals. The only thing I'm getting from matching out nature is raw stats, which again, raw stats are really important. However, maybe not so important that I can't put it off for a little while, so after this level I'm going to be done with masteries for, I don't know, 10-15 levels while I max out some more pet stuff.
I'm still working on my masters. I think I have a few more levels to go before I...
I think 32 is the magic level, right? So it's like, or is it 34? I think
It's 33, because you don't get any skill points first level. Right?
Yeah.
Like you don't start with skill points.
Right, yeah, you start at level 1, so the first skill point you get is level 2.
Also, we have a palette swap of the purple spider guys we saw earlier.
Yeah, they're green now.
I would call it more like a blue.
Oh yeah, I can see.
I mean,
blue.
they have a green thorax, I guess,
They're,
but they
they're
have like
teal.
they have like blue legs for me. One or more of us may be colorblind though, so
I am not colorblind, but I am not the best either. I don't. I can see a difference, but it is blues and greens kind of smush. I dinged. I'm so excited for points, and now I gotta wait for Yappo to ding.
oh, I'm like a whole bar behind now.
That's interesting. I mean, I haven't. Actually, I haven't changed any gears. So I know it's not any percent XP stuff. So
Yeah, it's probably just the fact that I've been like running off and doing my own thing, and you are probably the one putting out more damage at this point.
I think my move damage is certainly reliable. Your burst damage is way better than mine, but certainly I don't have any burst. I just put out like significant damage constantly. Viney growths, those are good HP regen if I remember correctly.
I think I grabbed one earlier, but I forgot to look at it. Which I might use because I like HP regen. Yeah, plus 0.5 and then plus 10%. So by the time you combine them all,
Right, and also it's worth noting it gives you percent and base, where some of the stuff only gives you percent. So if you already have a lot of percent, the base is very valuable.
I can't click the right buttons on my keyboard still. I'm having issues. I couldn't stop the last recording, so now I have to edit it actually.
Oh, Jesus. Editing.
Right? What is that?
I'm excited.
I'm done with Blood Bowl.
So I'm excited to start, because we could probably start talking a little bit about the next difficulty now that we're coming into we're definitely in like the last third of the game, I'd say. Probably actually probably more like the last half, because Act 4 is pretty damn big. So we're probably about halfway.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. Bing bang. And we're gonna do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. To get this big fuck.
I keep putting levels in Phantom Strike hoping it will reduce the cooldown, but it's not so far.
Summon him right now.
Alright, you gonna summon him?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, he's ready to kick some butt, man.
Ether Lord. Dude's gigantic.
He lives for 30 seconds. He attacks in an arc. He attacks for bajillion damage. And I'm hoping he's good. He only has 1 point in him right now, though, so...
No, remember, he attacks for a bajillion plus 40%.
Yeah, he also has a long cooldown.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Just one hit, everything.
Yeah,
oh, there he goes.
Yeah, and he has a long cooldown, so he's not going to be back for a little while. But yeah, so he's basically... I'm going to summon him out when shit gets real. When shit hits the fan and things are going down, he's going to come say hi. His actual cooldown is 6 minutes.
There's more enemies over here, by the way.
Yeah. So his actual cooldown is 6 minutes, so gives you an idea of how rarely I can summon him out.
I feel like you need to maybe try and look to see if you can find any like cooldown reduction stuff.
Yeah, I think I can definitely get cooldown reduction from things like stabs. So I'll definitely try to keep an eye out for some of that jazz.
Because, I mean, that dude's super cool, but at once every 6 minutes.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's one of those things that you would summon out for heroes and bosses, and not or really big packs of regular mobs.
I just feel like that's slightly disappointing after seeing how cool he is.
The in Grim Dawn, the same sort of pet. There is a capstone pet that is big and bad and sort of like him, and it also only lives for 30 seconds, but the cooldown's only like a minute. So he's got like 50% of time.
So we're just following Telkeen down the Silk Road.
Yeah.
Did you bring your spices to trade?
I didn't. No. Hey, look.
New enemies.
Put some armor on them and put them in a Norse team.
Look at their butts.
I actually totally forgot that Yetis were even like on Norse until I happened to watch a Norse game the other day. I was like, oh god, I forgot Yetis even existed.
How can you forget about the Yeti?
They don't do anything. There are big guys that are like almost core to a team, and then there's the Yeti,
who's an unreliable blitzer on a team that has 6 blitzers.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 if you're not being generous, but
a team that entirely relies on its ability to reliably block. And then you have a big unreliable big guy who only moves when you blitz.
Yeti Fur, I think, is just cold resistance.
Sounds about right.
Oh, and plus cold damage.
Hey.
But no, I like that they like lovingly modeled fur all over it, except for the Yeti butt cheeks.
Yeah, the butt cheeks are pretty great.
Because reasons.
Well, it happens in real life. I mean, if you look at monkeys, a lot of them have bare asses.
I was gonna say, if you look at Yetis, or
Yeah, no, but no, Yetis aren't really Gecko.
they're real in my heart.
That's fair.
And they have claw and 7 armor value.
I got a saber tooth over here that's torso twisted around like 5 times as it was rolling down a hill. Like the top half wasn't twisting, just the bottom half like kept rolling. It was pretty great. It's like a freaking piece of taffy.
Oh, I'm out of aura range. I'm so slow.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I feel like if I picked up some plus speed, it wouldn't be too bad because I end up dicking around a lot more than you do.
Yeah, it a little bit of difference doesn't really matter. The big issue is like 15-20% difference can be pretty obnoxious. Yeah, the big guy currently just about 2/3 recharged. So it might be a sort of thing that you don't necessarily dump a bunch of points into right away, because really, like, how bad do you need him to kill bosses? You know, because that's going to be his job, really. My friend ran away. He went way over here. He's fighting things by himself.
Yeah, it's because I can put 10 guys to sleep at once.
I mostly just follow the dogs. So I tend to go wherever they go, because they just get aggro and they chase something else.
It was funny that in the sewer level they aggroed on something, and then something else got aggroed on them, and so it was chasing them, chasing another enemy around the like maze.
It's pretty good. The corner I left is pretty much empty. I think I left a few guys because I realized you had walked off, so I ran to catch you. But it's mostly empty. Yeah, so my next few levels are going to be dedicated to getting the Lich up, and then we're going to get some debuffs going. And then once I got the debuffs and I got the Lich up, I'm going to be like putting more points into some of the other skills that the pets have.
I feel like you should at least, once you get a few spare skills, try the Nymph again.
Hey, look, it's
that's Snowcrag Alpha.
Yeah, he's dead. Drop 2 saber claws.
Nice. See, that's what like bosses should do.
Yeah, the bosses in Grimrock are better for that. The bosses in this game definitely a lot of the animals don't drop anything, so they just the boss animals are kind of a waste.
Like I feel like if it's a boss animal, it should be dropping like special relic or like extra relics, or make sure it drops a relic.
It should drop one of the little glow balls that you can pop for stuff, right?
That would be OP.
It doesn't have to be as good as the boss glow balls. I just mean it should have a chance to drop something, you know. Because as it is, they can't drop gear. In Grim Dawn, they do. All heroes drop glow balls.
Also, I feel like there's way more lighted pillars in this part of the game than there are in any other parts.
Which does, in fact, make it the best part. Looks
yeah,
like
but you don't even have to try to like hit them.
Ice Pangs. These guys are great.
Yeah, I know these are a thing in Chinese mythology. I don't know anything about them, but they're like a straight up. Like, Pangs are like a straight up thing.
Yeah, Pangs are a thing. I don't know what though. I'm pretty sure I only even know Pangs from like D&D. Man, I gotta set up my D&D game later today. It's gonna take me like half an hour to set it up, but I'm feeling so lazy.
Yeah, it takes me a while because I have to like, actually get the table set up and put stuff on it. Because I was like, oh, I want to make a gaming table, but they're so expensive if I buy one, or if I actually try and make one, I have to, actually have carpentry skills.
Hmm.
So I just went to the craft store and bought a bunch of felt and put like grid lines on it. And so I just go, it's like $6 to buy a yard of felt. So I just use tablecloth clips and clip it to the top, and it works really well.
I kind of want an excuse to summon my big guy now that I have a skill shrine, just so I can see what a level 4 one does. Well, of course, I guess if he was one-shotting things before, he's going to, one-shot it harder?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're struggling with any of these enemies, especially with... I feel like if there's something that gives pets attack speed, the Lich would just be like... lol. Nope.
Yeah, he does pretty good.
Your life. Yes, let's see. You had 6 auras there for a while.
There is a boss coming up.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. I don't know how far away he is though. I remember 2 or 3 different bosses that exist in the Snowlands.
Yeah, this doesn't seem terribly convenient for trade. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Well, I mean, the Silk Road wasn't convenient, right? Like, that's why it was so lucrative. It was
guess that's
fucking
true.
hard going. There's a little town dudes, but let's clear out this side first.
Yeah, I think we've like made it to the Himalayas now.
Yeah, we're in the Himalayas now.
I don't know geography.
We on the other side of these mountains, we're gonna be hitting the Great Wall of China. Ooh, hey, Babylonian Greaves.
Did you pick them up or did I?
I think you did.
I did. Oh wow, yeah, those are there's plus 12 movement speed, so just keep an eye out. And
Well, if they're really good for you, you just said you wouldn't mind picking up some movement speed.
they are really good for me, so I will just try and make sure I stay close.
Yeah,
'Cause
pick up this thing.
zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, I'm gonna actually read off these boots because they're super good.
Yeah.
Cold resistance, plus 18 strength, plus 15% health regen, plus 137 offensive ability,
Ooh.
plus 12% movement speed. And then the Linez's Guile is just plus dex.
Nice.
So I will probably, once I get one of those, use that. Although I've been using more strength weapons, even though Rogue is like some dex.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hunter's like pure dex, but Rogue is like
Yeah.
strength dex. Swords are strength dex, I'm pretty sure. And then these guys got some complaints.
Okay, so gotta go kill a giant yeti. Shockingly enough.
One might call abominable.
No, just no.
Here's another guy. He's got more complaints.
What can I do?
Does he?
Mhm.
Oh wait, I'm at the wrong stat screen. Nope, that sword sucks. Any good swords yet? Ooh, Kendar of Fire. No, nothing good. Okay, where's the other guy with some complaints?
To the north.
Alright, there he is.
In past times, we would rarely
So we have to go murder a bunch of Neanderthals.
Yeah, we do. See, any of these things provide like cooldown reduction? Not yet.
By the way, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Titan Quest is a historical documentary. This is how the Neanderthals died. It was us.
Alright, I'm waiting by the exit. Oh wait, no, you're already here. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I'm actually paying attention now.
It's great. I like it.
Now that I have like the boots, I feel like I need to actually pay more attention, and I'm behind on XP. I'm doing something wrong.
You're not that far behind.
Yeah, but before I was ahead, and now I'm not, and so I'm not winning.
Isn't it funny? Like, it doesn't, like, if you're within, like, a bar, so it's like, who cares, right? But still, it feels like winning and losing. Like, while we're on that, someone asked in the thread, and I'm kind of curious, how many total deaths you got? I'm at 6.
That's the secondary stats, right?
Yeah, I'll put the bottom.
I'm at 7.
Winning. By 1.
And the Scorpion King is still the strongest enemy I've defeated.
Dark
somehow.
Spirit. I got a Dark Spirit Conduit, which I'm pretty sure was that boss or totem, but that can't be right. Because you know what I think it is. I think it only counts whenever you get a last hit on, and I'm pretty sure it's not counting my pets. If they kill it, it doesn't count for me.
Yeah, so because like mine for a really long time was just some random like hero
Yeah.
monster.
I have no idea how it actually like determines who's like the best, the toughest, or whatever. Is it what gives the most XP? Like that seems pretty simple, right? But like,
Yeah, I have no idea.
it's the hardest, has the most HP. What you doing, game? So
So I'm pretty sure there's a side quest up here in this cave.
we've been considering doing a Grim Dawn Let's Play after we do this one, just as an excuse to play more Grim Dawn, because Grim Dawn's amazing.
Yeah, I haven't actually played too much Grim Dawn. I think I've only made it through Act 1.
And I have to be honest, I'm already like, how am I going to do a pet build in Grim Dawn? Like, no, I can't just always be the lazy bastard who just stands there.
Maybe I'll do a pet build in Grim Dawn, and so I can go exploring while my pets do all the work.
Pet builds in Grim Dawn, we gotta go in this cave. I believe it's got a quest. I believe there's a quest in here. Pet builds in Grim Dawn are super strong, but they also are very gear dependent. I shouldn't say very gear dependent, but I should say gear actually matters. Unlike, a lot of times here where it just doesn't.
Oh, I was like, oh, I'm stuck in the rocks. No, I just got frozen.
Yeah, that keeps happening to the Lich too. He keeps getting frozen.
Yeah, a couple of the pups were seized up there for a little bit.
Wonder if I can just leave the big guy at one point for a while and see how effective he is.
I wouldn't put a whole lot more into him until you get some stuff that reduces your cooldown.
Like, I'm fine with the cooldown. Like, if we have problems with bosses, and then when the boss comes around, 10 points into him means we don't have trouble with bosses, like, that's a totally okay investment, right? But if we're not having problems with bosses, then obviously, like, who cares? I mean...
What's that?
Honor Guards, armor, pierce resistance, stun resistance.
What is it? It's
Body armor.
I'm good then.
Nope.
I just got some cool new stuff.
Boss wasn't in here. Yeah, you got a couple new unique items. I'm actually using most of the yellows. The only unique item I have equipped is I have a unique ring on. In the in the Tebin helmet.
I am almost all blue and green these days. So that's nice.
Yeah, I'm not. But that's because, again, I'm picking for stats. So it's very possible for, like, a yellow to have more defensibility than the best, unique I found.
Yeah, which I'm just general purpose at this point.
Yeah,
like,
just stuff.
that's better stuff than what I had.
Yeah, I just want more stuff, so it's just, hey, it's got more. More is good.
I think there's one over... Nope. This part is super confusing.
It's pretty straightforward, but I want to say that there's cave that you have to go in for a quest that's totally missable.
Well, and just the, like... Oh, here's a bridge with a cliff face that goes both directions. I haven't seen this 20 times before.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is mostly what I meant.
I feel like we're killing things fast enough. I don't have to worry quite as much about running in first anymore. Because previously, things took a while to die, so I had to tank for a while. Now it's like, nah, man, they died, like, instantly, so...
I'm pretty sure that was a thing where they're buffed every act now, too.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's just HP. I think they get more damage on act. I think it's more HP on acts and more damage on difficulties. I didn't read through the whole dang thing, but you did link that, it used to be they got a big percentage damage boost. Oh yeah, this is a quest.
Okay.
It used to be like a big percentage boost. Like, they got 4,000% damage or something like that. And now they get a big base boost, which is much better, of course, because if you have percentage boosts, it makes them more valuable. We're getting a big getting a big percentage boost actually made your percentage plus.
A Lotus Blossom?
Oh, you got a unique one? Neat. Oh,
yeah. What'd you get?
I got. Oh no, it's the same. Oh, it's too bad. I got
Lotus
+1.
Blossom, or?
No, I got +1 to all Nature Masteries amulet. But I thought I had a +1 to all Nature Mastery ring, which would have given me 2, which would have meant permanent 3 doggos, right? But it's not.
I'll try to get 3 for 3 doggos.
I think it's 2, I don't know.
Did you want my Lotus Amulet? It's mostly like caster.
Yeah, I guess. My amulet doesn't do anything in particular.
There you go. And the Lotus Blossom, excuse me.
Energy Leech, Energy Regen. And yeah. It's for more active casters than me, so I really don't need this. Into the scrap pile it goes.
I'm not going to use it, so... Figure you had a better chance than I did.
Yeah. Nope. Eventually, once I get a few more levels here, the first thing I'm getting up is the Plague, because the Plague is really crazy good. And, then I'll actually be actively casting it, so I'll actually have a use for my mana, but as it is, I don't even use mana. Except to summon things. But, you only summon them once, so... Like, I'm still rolling with 3 dogs after... 2 of the dogs actually have lived since the very first Mastery Shrine in last video. So it's like an hour and a half or something. Still kicking.
It's probably closer to just an hour, but...
A while, then.
It's still not bad. I feel like... the pet build just keeps getting stronger the longer we go. I don't know if that's just because it'll start getting weaker again now because I don't have any more percentage boosts left that I can put in. But...
They definitely scale up better, and they should. Well, like, all builds are supposed to just keep getting better, right? Like, But I do think we're gonna. I think I'm going to have a bad time in Act 4, if I'm gonna guess, especially when it comes to the boss. But maybe not. And I think if we get past Act 4, I'll be in A-OK shape to just go all the way.
We'll see. But so far, this has been pretty smooth sailing, even for 2-player, which I generally find is a whole lot easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and remember my entire goal was to pick a successful build in case your build ended up garbage. So things are just kind of working as intended.
I feel like though I mean, even if you like maybe pick some non-optimal stuff, you don't end up with like garbage builds.
No.
in Titan Quest.
The place where that happens, the place where garbage builds happens, is higher difficulties.
That's true, I guess.
You would get to the next difficulty and you would struggle or just be unable to clear it. Keep trying, man. It'll happen one of these days.
One of these days, it's gonna work, and it's gonna be great. Actually, hold on. I wonder if I can teleport down there. Stay there. Stay there.
Okay.
Nope, it's too far away.
All right, we'll see if we can catch up before the pets kill everything.
Just.
just a little race here. All right, we got a couple of quests here. We got Mystery in the Mountains and a Yeti still.
Oh, do we miss them? Or is it?
You know, I don't think so. I think the Yeti. You know what it is? The Yeti always makes me think I missed him, but I'm pretty sure he's just ahead of us.
I'm looking at the map and I'm not really seeing anything that looks like we missed it.
They're both just worth experience. So if we did,
yeah, but we got to do them.
And well, we filled the map out too. Like we haven't, right? We would have found it, right?
Yeah, that's. I think we would have.
I do.
Oh yeah, it's dinosaur time.
Oh yeah, I forgot dinosaurs existed.
By the way, China has dinosaurs.
Yeah, I don't know why China's the dinosaur spot.
Actually, I do know on that one. There have been a whole shitload of fossils found in China just because the soil conditions are really good for it.
Now, see, I think the Yeti, or at least one of these two things, is up this way.
I think it's up here to the left.
Yeah, it's up this way. That you can walk through these trees for a little while, and I think it's up here.
Yeah.
Because I want to say I always have a crisis of faith on these two quests because I always feel like I missed them, but I don't.
But no, there have been a bunch of fossils found over there, and lately there's been some questions as to the actual provenance of said fossils because, China. Let's go talk to the random vendor over here, shall we?
Yeah, this is the other. Remember way back in Act 1 we told you about another secret vendor. Here you go.
Some good things for you today.
Oh, that's cool. My Scorpion King garb has little daggers built into it, and they look just so nice next to my helmet here.
Scorpion King. No more sequels. Hardy Seal of Endowment. This is a ring with 10% strength, 6% health, and 43 offense ability. It's probably better than what you got, I imagine.
Yeah, it's probably better than my Scholar's Ring of the Osprey, which is just plus 10 pierce damage.
Right.
Sorry, I'm trying out swords. Almost. Did you buy me that ring?
No, I'm assuming you can buy it. If you can't afford it, I'll buy it. But I think it should be if we see the same stuff, and I think we do, it should be the third ring. There you go, third one from the left, yeah.
Got it. Actually, that reduces my damage quite a bit.
Oh, compared to what?
Plus 10% piercing damage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's because crits aren't really included in that number.
Anyway, but I also have Blade Honing active. Actually, no, I don't. Okay, I also have Blade Honing active, which takes me up a fair bit.
Over this bridge.
I think we missed the Yeti.
No, I don't think we did.
It's freaking me out that we missed the Yeti.
I'm pretty sure we didn't. If we did, we will go back and find it. But
okay.
On camera, so people can be annoyed at us as we run through empty areas. Look at all this murdering going on. This is great. You guys just keep it up. I'm gonna go loot this bone pile over here. You guys got this.
Just runs past.
I actually do like literally 0 damage. Like even if I'm throwing out stab attacks, they do like, I don't know. I'd probably have to hit someone 100 times maybe to kill it. So it literally serves no purpose for me to right click. Are these actual bosses? I don't think they are. These are baby bosses.
No, these are just quest dudes.
Yeah, I'm waiting to summon up Big Dude. Like, I'm so excited.
Alright, you ready to?
No. Yeah, we don't use these yet. We have to go and get them. Okay, so here's the story. There's a guy who lived in a village who goes to defeat something or do something, and he steals the village's mystical magical artifacts of power to do it. The sacred weapons, which is why the ghosts were in there, because the sacred weapons are supposed to keep these ghosts at bay, and now these guys are like, their whole village is suffering. Neanderthals are attacking because of this Ute that is doing the dumbs. So we got to keep going down the path, and we're gonna find the Ute, and we're gonna. I don't think we gotta beat him up. I think we have to beat up someone else and take the sacred weapons.
That's the only thing I can think of when you say Ute is Australian truck car hybrids.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking more like My Cousin Vinny.
So I hit the teleport, and all those big old dinosaurs were standing around the little baby dinosaur. And then they saw us, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna get you out of here." And the baby dinosaur was like, "Nope, I'm just gonna chill."
Yeah, you just got to give it like a second for the enemies to end up wherever they're going. Look at, oh, that little raptor. Oh, he's so confused. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. T-posing raptors, nice. I just watched a little baby get like slowly murdered to death by your eyeball as he wandered around confused.
Yeah, the eyeball isn't pumping out a lot of damage. I mean, he does some.
No, he does a ton of damage because he gives 40% of all my damage.
That's true.
So he actually does like the most damage out of all of them. It's just he doesn't actually do it. His actual attack is pretty piddly.
What is that? Okay, so the Lich is a hard carry here.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, the Lich is the hard carry, and you know the eyeball's a support, and the hard carry probably thinks that he does it all himself, but he's wrong. But basically what I'm saying is fuck carries and their fucking diva ways. I'm a career support player, and I really enjoy support in Dota. I actually actively enjoy it, which is strange, because a lot of games supporting is like no fun at all. But I definitely have like a terrible like support complex where I just get super annoyed at every fucking carry who constantly whines and bitches and demands I do all sorts of things because they're just divas.
I have, for the most part, expanded or now used up all of my Dota knowledge.
It's okay. It's fine.
I know a few other buzzwords that I can throw in here, maybe. But other than that,
you don't really want to get me going on Dota. I have roughly 3,000 Dota games played, so I have a lot of experience to draw on. So I could talk about Dota for a long time.
Yeah, let's not.
Aw. Want to talk about how bad League of Legends is? I'll start up with it. We got a nice D&D discussion going. We can get like a Dota League of Legends argument going.
The game I don't get is Smite.
No, okay, the real game, the real bad one, the one that everyone agrees is bad, is Heroes of the Storm.
I knew a guy in college who consistently made awful life decisions, who had like 3,000 hours in Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, that just sounds like a terrible life decision.
I'm not sure if it's related or not, but these are the guys that decided to make DMT, which is like a dissociative hallucinogen, in their bathtub.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
These snowy mountains, by the way, are where the Yeti is. They're in here somewhere.
I think is he up here?
No, this is the guy who's like, my family sacred weapons. And they're in that Neanderthal cave down there.
Is there something back here to the left?
That's what I thought.
Back to the left? No.
No, is it just... okay.
No, you're missing experience, bruh.
I have the plus speed and you're still like...
I didn't move anywhere, you went backwards.
Oh, there's a teleport down the rocks.
Uh-oh, this dog's gonna die. He's gonna go down. He's going down. Come on, little buddy. Okay, alright, he's fine.
Is he yelling timber?
Yeah, just give me like 5 seconds. Well, I will have enough time to regen. Because he's regenning now. He's up to like, I don't know, a fifth, 20% or so. And chances of him being the dog that tanks the big guy again right away is pretty small. So he'll probably regen up to full.
I would prep the big dude, because I think this is a pretty big fight. I think there's just a lot of enemies.
Why did that Twitch stream unmute all of a sudden? Weird. Yeah, there's a boss down here. We go through the dungeon, and then we're gonna fight a boss, a couple of them, like this guy, who's a smaller boss.
Jurg Rattlebone.
Yeah, a smaller boss. The big boss is on a balcony. It would be a balcony if it was a cave, like a little plateau, a little overlook maybe.
Overlook's probably. A little Overwatch.
Overwatch is a fun game, except for a few things that completely ruin it for me.
I tried to watch some Overwatch, and I was just like, what is even going on?
It's pretty hectic, which is kind of what I don't like about it.
Although I watched some guy that played the like fly rocket launcher class
Yeah.
who just was obliterating everyone,
Yeah.
which was pretty satisfying. See if I can stun this guy.
Tor Skull Crusher.
I cannot.
It's okay, he's dead. See, these guys, I'm pretty sure they're barely even bosses. They're kind of chumps.
They're like oversized, like regular
Yeah.
enemies.
Here's our overlook, our overpass, our cave.
Over
exit.
Kajigger.
Over Kajigger. Jade Emperor Serenity? Have you got that one before?
Yeah, I think that's number 3 actually, so we can use it if we want.
I'm gonna summon up the big dude on this guy because I haven't seen the boss in a while. Here he is. Go get him, big guy.
Bar Manu, Neanderthal High Ward. Oh, that's not good. Did he just die?
He did. He died because that ice thing that comes from the sky, you have to dodge or it will kill you. And he didn't. So he died.
Oh, I am like stunned.
He's dead. Yeah, so that was super not effective. Best served
Best
cold.
served cold.
So that was a super disappointing, big guy.
Yeah, especially it.
Arcane Formula. A Beast Caller's Bone Staff thing. That might be good.
Oh, geometry. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, this is a staff that has pet bonus damage. I will
Nice.
I'll lose a little bit of defensive ability, but who gives a shit? Like pet bonus damage.
I think we already have a Shroud of Eternal Night.
Maybe.
Valor of Achilles, Batfang, Venom Sac. I don't know. I'll look into it. It's poison damage, energy leech, piercing damage, vitality damage resistance, stun resistance, health, and attack speed. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, sounds okay. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be running away. You gotta. Do we have to actually take the waypoint back? Yeah, we do. We do have to go back to that town, but we'll keep going to the Yeti and then we'll go back.
Yeah, I say let's get the Yeti first. Since I am freaking out about it. I don't know how you're doing.
I remember having freaked out about it in many previous playthroughs, so I'm not. Yeah, so the pet's got even more damage now. It's only like 10 flat damage and then 5%. So it's
Yeah,
not like the
but-
biggest thing, but
I don't know how. Does this game just like stack all of its percentages
yeah,
together,
okay.
or
So
does
if
it
you have
apply in order?
if
Or
you have look up Try Mastery, but everyone's alive, so who cares? If you have plus 20% damage from two different sources, they don't add to each other. They add to each other instead of multiply, right? So you end up with plus 40% total, right? Which is why percentages are like super great up to a point, in which case flat is actually better because like, so if I have 10 plus 10 damage and 5%, when I'm already getting 10% from other things and
Over the mountains.
it's like 10% from other things and then it's is this the Yeti Cave? I feel like this is the Yeti Cave.
I feel like this is the quest cave.
It is the quest cave. This is where we have to go, but I feel like is the Yeti in here? Goodness, I can't remember.
Newfounds, and they look so nice.
So if you have if I do 100 damage and I have plus 20% from two sources, I do 140. Rather than 142 or whatever it would be otherwise.
Like, there's like 3 guys over here, so I'm like, oh, I'll take care of this, and the dogs go kill the other 10 guys, and they're like, oh, are you not done yet? Do you need help?
Yeah, we're good. We're coming.
I don't know why, I just love the really bloated gin.
Yeah, they're really great. Barely fitting in their tops. Just horrible things.
Where are we at?
It's just a big cave. And
Yeah, I'm trying to-
I'm pretty sure that the Yeti's actually the boss of this area.
Is he?
Yeah, so.
What a shit side quest then.
Yeah, it's a side quest that's basically do the main quest.
That's why it's a shit side quest.
Is your eyeball still out? No, he's dead.
Yeah, he's
Oh, there he is.
there he is. He just got, I think, stuck on some rocks.
He got distracted by like a baby raptor that he took 37 seconds to kill.
Yeah, well, he's got some extra crowd control too. He's not.
No,
he's just
it's
not
okay.
the biggest nuke.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It would probably take me longer to kill that baby raptor.
Oh, that works so well. Ooh, Hook's Blade of Frost. It's green.
Oh, dog died. Bummer.
Oh no.
I know. I kind of want to go back to that Master Shrine.
I was say, I guess you did have 3, didn't you? So that's actually kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't want to lose those dogs.
That we both get frozen in place, and this encounter still takes just as long.
Yeah, oh yeah, I have no impact on this at all. Like, I'm hanging out. I'm just here. I'm moral support.
The cheering section.
Yeah, which again, like I've said before, I actually love, like, some people really hate it. There are people out there who absolutely hate pet builds because they don't like the fact that they don't do anything. And I'm like, no, I'm totally down with it. I love just kind of looking at the room, checking out the frickin' bone piles, running around, doing dumb shit.
I was gonna say, it actually is kind of helpful to have you like go and loot and grab all the gold while we're
Yeah.
actually doing productive things.
Yeah, I'm just kicking open all the boxes, you know. I do have to tell my pets to go kill certain things sometimes, but for the most part, I just kind of run along.
Can I put these guys to sleep?
There's
yes,
mastery
I can.
sitting up there. I am 2 and a third bars, maybe, from leveling.
I'm like 3.5.
So yeah, you're about a bar behind. So,
Ah, yes, that's true. Yeah.
I do
These
probably...
guys are worth some decent experience.
Yeah, well, I think the boss is coming up. And if he takes more than 30 seconds to get to, we'll have my big guy back.
As I recall, the Yeti boss is like enormous,
He is.
which is absolutely massive, like bigger than the Cyclops.
Yeah. Was the Cyclops the biggest thing? The biggest thing, I think, is the Act 3 boss. I think that's the biggest thing we fight. No, yeah, is the Act 3 boss? Yeah, I think the Act 3 boss is the biggest thing, physically.
Yes, maybe. If I'm remembering correctly, the Act 3 boss is also the highest thing we fight.
Yeah.
I'm still having trouble remembering all this crap.
Alright, I think Yeti Town's getting pretty close here. If he's not the boss of this ice cave, we missed him, but I'm pretty sure he is.
Well, if he's not the boss of this ice cave, we'll just like call it, and we'll go back and find him, and then turn the video back on.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
So I'm just shy of a bar and a half now. Did you catch up at all?
I'm at like 2.5. It's hard
Okay.
to tell with the yellow.
Yeah, so you're less than the bar now. Here's the Yeti. Look at him.
Eh.
Want to see something funny? Go get him, boy. Oh my god, he does hit so damn hard, but like
It's just kind of lackluster with like,
well, like everything else is already hitting so hard, right?
yeah. I mean,
I think I'm
once
gonna keep a point into him, but I'm probably not gonna put anything else into him. For now, at
nothing
least.
else. Just
Oh, there
reward
it is.
bonus to all pets
yeah.
plus 100% health.
Lazarus'
Ooh,
Helm.
Lazarus' Helm.
I actually have no idea what it does. I just wanted to pick it up because I'm never gonna pick anything up.
Aristotle's amulet
Stun-
or armlet.
Stun resistance, intelligence, energy, lightning retaliation, and defensibility.
That's you then.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You can wear it.
Doesn't have. Yeah, I can. It doesn't have any offensive stats at all.
So the armlet I just picked up is percentage intelligence, energy, and energy regen, which I assume you don't want because you don't really use those things.
No, I really don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see.
so-
We've been going about 44 minutes.
That's yeah, we can stop at the next shrine, and we should also go back and grab that quest.
Yeah. Let's see if we can make it out of this cave in a timely fashion.
Yes, now the pets have double health, which is a lot.
Yeah. That's a stupid quest reward.
I disagree. That's the best quest reward.
I meant as far as like if you weren't like if you just like had a pet, like yeah, okay, whatever. But with this build we've got going,
Yeah, they hardly died before. Like, you know how long those dogs lived, right? So it's just like even better. The dogs are on the other side. Here they are, getting teleported.
there's the Lich. He's back, so we're good over here. The dog's him.
Yeah, they're still killing things up there.
Oh, here's one. Did the other one die?
No, he got teleported. If you get far
Okay.
enough away, they just yoink to you. See this pile of dead cats? That's where he was.
It's the natural order of things.
Also, the big guy isn't set too aggressive, which is kind of a problem. But since I have to set him to aggressive, like when he comes out, and he only don't alive for 30 seconds. I'm kidding. There's a level.
I am at just shy of a bar.
Yeah, so you're a little less than a bar. Where I think before you were like a bar and a hair, a shave.
I'm still a bar. Or sorry, I'm a little more than a bar, so I'm still a bar and a hair. But hey, it's close enough.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I was gonna say I'm sure you'll die again at some point, but the way this is going, I don't know that either of us is gonna die unless we just absolutely stop paying attention.
Yeah, well, you got it'll be the standard death of I forgot to use a health potion. Not like oh my god we're losing, but just like that's right, health potions does exist.
Oh, I'm standing in this giant spray of poison. I should probably move.
Or those big guys who I referenced earlier, maybe the last video, show up and they can murder you. Shit out of you. They don't care. They don't care how much damage you have. They'll kill you.
Is there any...
there's a-
I think that's it.
Yeah, there's a little corner back there, but I'm pretty sure it's just a mini dead end. So it doesn't have a quest in it or nothing.
Yeah, I think we're all up on quests.
Yep, we're good. We only have one left to do, and then we're gonna hit another town here coming up pretty quick.
Oh, we gotta kill some yetis, and then it looks like the town's right there.
I'm not sure that town has a quest in it or not. I actually always forget about this portion of Act 3 because like this portion of Act 3 is so different from the next half of the act.
That's true. I was thinking just stop in the town, because it's been almost 50 minutes now.
Yeah, we'll stop there then.
I feel like it's a good stopping point.
Yeti fur, potions. Yeti fur. 3 Yeti furs.
It's a lot of yeti fur.
Yeah, it's not a town, it's just a dude.
Just an outpost. Oh well, it still counts.
Oh,
It's still got a
also, I
portal.
believe this guy...
He's the one that was on the other side of the mountain.
Yeah, isn't he the Monkey King? I feel like he is.
I feel like that's spoilers, bro.
I think he was. I can't... Well, it can't be spoilers, I don't remember. Like, I think it is, but... think is a thinky word. Why can't I use those? Oh, they require a lot of intelligence. Interesting. I'll have to put more points to it.
Okay, well,
Let's
go back and check.
Yeah, turn in that quest.
Head back to the Western Silk Road, which I think we're now done with the Silk Road.
I think, yeah.
My son, alive. Oh,
Well, no, this is the Eastern Silk Road, so we're partially done this one. Did that 22k level, yeah?
Yes it did.
Yeah, it did. Alright. Just put point to this.
I have 2 more levels until I max out on rogues. Yeah, I was right at 33. And I am actually going to... It's actually Petrify that I'm doing with my big explodey circle. What am I going to level up? I don't know. What do you think?
I couldn't really tell you. Like, I don't really know. I mean, we already got the buffs and stuff out of the way.
I'm gonna go ahead and buff up my my area of effect there when I run in the middle of the groups, because it's pretty good. It's working out for us. All right, is that the last of our quests? Are we all cleared
Yeah,
out?
we're caught up on quests. We'll have more when we get to another town.
Okay.
A real town.
Well, I think that's it.
All right.
So, see you next time.
See you, Internet.